Hi guys, welcome to today's session. Thank you all for your responses on yesterday. And our yesterday's quiz question was, what is the main objective or goal of Paris Agreement 2015? And as we all know, this agreement is related with climate change, and it aims to limit the increase in world temperature to 2 degrees Celsius from the pre-industrial era before the end of the century, this century. So that is the main goal of Paris Agreement 2015, and the countries are working towards it. So let's now start today's session. First question for the day: with reference to multi-system inflammatory state, consider the following statements. Statement 1, it leads to a condition called Kawasaki disease. And statement 2, it leads to low blood pressure and a buildup of fluid in the lungs and organs. So which of the above statements are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, and option D neither 1 nor 2. Guys, the correct answer here is both the statements are correct, so it is option C both 1 and 2. Guys, it is a rare illness that causes inflammation of blood vessels leading to low blood pressure. So it affects entire body as it causes a buildup of fluid in the lungs and other organs, and patients suffering from it require intensive care to support lungs, heart and other organs. And the symptoms are abdominal and gastrointestinal symptoms, cardiac inflammation, and overlapping symptoms of toxic shock syndrome and Kawasaki disease as well. Kawasaki disease is an acute inflammatory disease of blood vessels and usually occurs in children below age of 5. And the inflammation in the coronary arteries that are responsible for supplying blood to the heart results in enlargement or in the formation of swelling of the wall of an artery, leading to heart attack. That is Kawasaki disease. And the symptoms of that are fever, rashes, redness of cornea, red and cracked lip and a red tongue, and lymph node enlargement of the neck. That are the symptoms of Kawasaki disease. And this was in news recently. The Pediatric Intensive Care Society of United Kingdom observed that an apparent rise in number of children suffering from multi-system inflammatory state, and doctors believe that it could be related to COVID-19. So that was in news. We'll now move to second question. Second statement is with regard to annual special 301 report. Consider the following statement. Statement 1, it is published by United States Trade Representative USTR. And statement 2, it is a report related to global terrorism. So which of the above statements are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, and option D neither 1 nor 2. So guys, it is a report related to intellectual property rights, not global terrorism. So second statement is wrong. So our answer comes option A 1 only. The special 301 report, the 301 is a section number of the US IPR law, and the report is released annually by United States Trade Representative USTR. And this report identifies trading partners that do not adequately or effectively protect and enforce intellectual property rights or otherwise deny market access to US innovators and creators that rely on protection of their IP rights. And this is a major contention issue between India and US. We don't have a strong IPR protection law, and India continues to be on the priority watch list of the United States this report for the lack of adequate intellectual property rights protection and enforcement. And the report states that the copyright laws of India is not incentivizing the creation and commercialization of content, and also an outdated trade secrets framework India is having. And in the pharmaceutical sector also, we make medicine cheaper, which is exact copy of original medicine. So it's been long time this war is going on, and India restricted the transparency of information provided on state issued pharmaceutical manufacturing licenses, and India continues to apply restrictive patentability criteria to reject pharmaceutical patents. So that are the main concerns of US with regard to intellectual property rights of India. And that is all about the 301 report. And in last year there was another report by OECD, Organization of Economic Development and Cooperation, and in that report India was ranked among the top 5 source countries for fake goods. So India was ranked among the top 5 source countries for fake goods by OECD in 2019. And guys, this is the main topic majorly, and UPSC also have asked a couple of questions on this topic in the past years. Today's quiz question is NICE agreement. It is a very famous agreement, and the question is NICE agreement is related with what? And a one-liner answer you could make. So please post your answers in the comment section. NICE agreement is related with what? So let's now move to last question for the day. Last question is with reference to open budget survey often seen in the news, consider the following statements. Statement 1, it is conducted by National Sample Survey Office, and statement 2, it is a biennial survey, and statement 3, it rates the level of budget transparency across the countries on a scale of 0 to 100. So which of the above statements is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 3 only, and option D 1, 2 and 3. Guys, the correct answer here is it is option B 2 and 3 only. This open budget survey is a part of International Budget Partnerships Open Budget Initiative. It is a global research and advocacy program to promote public access to budget information and adoption of accountable budget systems. It is a biennial survey, and the survey covers 117 countries. So it rates the level of budget transparency across countries on a scale of 0 to 100. And it is based on several normative internationally comparable indicators. And recently the International Budget Partnership has released an open budget survey on 2019, and the survey evaluates each country on the basis of availability of key budget documents of the central or federal government and assesses whether these are made public in a timely manner and provide comprehensive information or not. And this budget survey 2019 finds a modest global improvement in budget transparency, which is consistent with the overall trend measured by the survey over the past years. And India is placed at 53rd position among 117 nations in terms of budget accountability and transparency. And IBP has provided a transparency score of 49 out of 100 to India's union budget process. And the provider score to India is higher than the global average score of 45. And as per the survey, India has performed well in timely publishing and providing relevant information in the audit reports and in-year reports. And it scored well and higher than many other countries. Other developing countries, with an exception to China, have scored much higher transparency score in comparison to India. So that was recently in news. That's why this question is asked. That's it. That's all for today, guys. We'll meet tomorrow with another set of questions. Please post answer to the quiz question and your scores in the comment section. Thank you for watching.